as the home of the entrepreneurial spirit, Gold Coasters love to support small businesses. And we have 78,000 registered businesses who employ over 383,500 locals, a huge number. And this is the story for many regional towns and smaller cities across our great country. But small businesses, families, they're all hurting under this government. They're facing rising costs, higher interest rates and a decline in demand. And as a direct result of the Prime Minister's distracted and divided government with all the wrong priorities. And just last week, the RBA left interest rates on hold, putting further pressure on businesses and households amidst the Prime Minister's cost of living crisis. The RBA Governor, Michelle Bullock, was clear as to why when she said wages are rising at a much faster rate than the RBA's inflation targets, so the only way interest rates can be reduced is an improvement in our appalling productivity. They were her words. We're seeing a decline in productivity due to increased government-supported activities, and that means, of course, spending. And as we are seeing the decline in highly productive family businesses who are employers. Now, just think back, not even 20 years ago, they contributed 40% of GDP and employed over 53% of the private sector workforce. And now those small businesses account for just 33% of our nation's GDP and provide only 42% of the private sector workforce with a job. So they've shrunk. This rapid decline in small business is alarming, and it's a disaster for my community on the Gold Coast. The proof is in the pudding. Businesses are going bust under Labor, and it will unfortunately only get worse. Business-to-business payment defaults are at a record high, 69.4% year-on-year as businesses struggle to pay their invoices. So I'm just painting a picture here for what the landscape is like right now for small and family businesses. They're also struggling to pay their power bills, as all Australians are, which have risen by thousands and thousands of dollars. And what is Labor's response to that? Well, just give them $325 and spread it quarterly. I mean, it won't even touch the sides. No. It's a joke on small and family business. And according to research commissioned by Energy Consumers Australia and COSBOA, energy hardship and financial strain is hitting small businesses harder than COVID did. Harder than COVID did. 1 in 5 businesses are struggling to pay their energy bills on time, that's 20%, and nearly half are concerned about their ability to pay for their future energy bills. And if the lights go out in a small and family business, then everything stops. The world stops. Energy, maintenance, staff, rent, interest rates staying higher for longer, debt spiralling out of control, no savings to draw down on, that's dried up as well, and on top of that, falling revenues. It all spells disaster. But the bad news doesn't stop there. The latest Business Risk Index paints a very grim picture for the future of many Australian businesses, and it notes that 1 in 11 hospitality businesses are set to fail over the next year. There are tens of thousands of hospitality businesses on the Gold Coast for anybody who's been up there on a holiday, and I encourage you all to come on up. They are everywhere. Hospitality businesses, 1 in 11 are set to fail across the country. And the value of business orders is at a record low, with the average value of invoices held by businesses halved over the year to June 24. Half the revenues. ASIC reported that 11,049 insolvencies occurred in the last financial year, and that's a 30% increase on the financial year before. And what do we hear from this government? We hear crickets. And when we tried to increase the instant asset write-off, which the coalition government put in place, when we tried to increase it with an amendment to their legislation from $20,000 to $30,000, what did Labor do? They refused, and they sent a very strong message to every single business owner in this country that they are not the party for you. Yep. They do not care about you and your family business. Yep. And that was the message they sent when they did not agree to that amendment. These business people provide 5.36 million jobs to Australians. So what I will say is I implore this government to take immediate action to assist small and family businesses across the country, and do it now.